Patreon member shout out. Singing Radiohead at the top of our lungs with the boombox blaring as we're falling in love. Got a bottle of whatever, but it's getting us drunk. Singing here's to never growing up. Call up all our friends. Go hard this weekend for no damn reason. I don't think we'll ever change. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. I'm gonna say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Comments, likes, and subscribes are free ways to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing the thanks button down below. So today, OMI did go down a little, about 2.3%. It is not as bad as Bitcoin. Bitcoin almost went down, or it was almost 0.8, so that was actually a little worse than Bitcoin. General markets were down today. The only thing I think was up was the Dow, up like 0.2%, but the NASDAQ and the S&P were also down. So it was kind of a down market for all. Tesla, you name it, they're all down. That being said, that was the macro. Looking into the micro, looking on Veve, it was another extraordinarily successful day. I'm not sure how quickly the Marvel Mighties had sold out, but Pride sold out in 1 second. They had sold out very, very quickly. There were a couple of people that were saying bots, and maybe there probably were. There probably were a little bit of them. I think this is going to be one of the last drops, but maybe there was a couple of bots just because, you know, that is KYC, that is pretty much available to, I don't think everyone yet, but a good amount of people, more and more, and you do see a lot of bots trying to get rid of their stuff, so there are deals on the marketplace. It is pretty good for all of us to be able to go shopping while we still can until the bots are no more. Taking a look at the app, we have burned over 1 billion OMI over the last 4 days. Today, we had 629 million. Just today, the amount of gems that were burned were at a total now of 62.4 billion, and then 352 million gems bought, so shout out to Veve for that. Moving on. So, I haven't sent this picture a couple times saying, are we getting new 3D models for Pokemon? Because Nintendo and Game Freak just registered a 3D Pikachu as a trademark game category, and it looks like what Pikachu would probably look like. It does look a little bit similar to the original Super Smash Bros. Pikachu, where he can wear the hat if you're in battle mode, versus mode, and he's on a color team. Is it going to be something new for Pokemon Go that Niantic's cooking up? Is it going to be something that they're doing for NFTs? Is it something for one of their new games? It's a lot of speculation. I have no idea. In the Pokemon world, we're kind of just guessing right now. So, moving on. We have Crypto Squad asking, how long does it take from KYC completion to cash out? Because Crypto Squad had just passed KYC yesterday, and Akomi responds that both are rolling out in batches, so some users have access to KYC, some have access to KYC and payout, expecting most users to have access by both by probably mid-July, if not beforehand. So probably before we get to San Diego Comic-Con. Very excited for that. Moving on. We do have a question saying, is a percentage of the cash-out fees burned in OMI? And Foster replies, it's a great question. No, it's not. The fee is used to cover and offset any costs with the project, but since the gems are being effectively burnt during cash out anyways, he's asking a lot of people if there's a reason why this couldn't happen, and Brock Blockchain responds that gems burned the equivalent of their USD price in OMI when spent on the primary. So when they're cashed out, I believe the OMI the OMI behind them would go back to the reserve. You can't double dip and just go cash in and out to burn OMI. So Foster replies that makes perfect sense. Otherwise, you could just be rich, buy 1 million gems, then cash out that million, post the 10% fee being removed, and for the cost of a gas fee burn, $1 million US worth of OMI. And Brock responds, it's all part of a token system that actually works, versus some of the things we had to live with before. I'm sure we'll get the OMI utility article shortly, and things will get a lot more clear for everything. He did make another post saying that, I think it was to Ava from Veve University, saying, I wonder what's next to come, and Brock says, you're not going to like it, and we're like, what? And he says, you're going to love it. So I'm really curious to see what is next to come. Not 100% sure, but apparently we're going to love it. Moving on, shout out to Wen Lopez, shout out to Wen Supergirl, Wendy, who on the AMA yesterday asked about having a Spanish-speaking or a translated article for the KYC, what you need to know. And then shout out to Huacas, who actually did it, and she made the whole thing, and then she tagged a bunch of other Spanish people in there as well to go spread it with their fans. So shout out to them for that, for getting it done. So I'm not sure I mentioned it yesterday, but yes, Veve is going to be at the Marvel booth at San Diego Comic-Con. Why would we be at the Marvel booth? Well, there's a lot of things that we're going to get from Marvel. They're going to talk about a lot really about the next phase of the Marvel movies. They are probably going to drop some hints on who's going to be cast in the Fantastic Four movie. If you take a look at and spoilers if you haven't seen Doctor Strange 2 yet on who's in it, But if you haven't seen who's in it, the Richard Reeds that's in it is, you see the 4 that's on there. It is the same type of 4 that's being used for marketing for Fantastic Four. So the person who plays Reed Richards is probably going to be the one that's also going to play him in the new movie, even though in that movie things happened. But again, different universes and all that jazz. So we did have Alt Crypto Gems, which has about 200,000 followers, go on and say that just in, Louis Vuitton files trademark applications related to crypto, NFTs, and metaverses. It could be very interesting to see what we get, if what they're going to do, if they're going to have a partnership with Veve. Do they? I don't know. Let's see. Blockworks tweets. Oh, I love Blockworks. Blockworks is just it's just a great company. I would love to speak to someone from that company one day. Maybe I should try to get on that. Anyway, they report that Kathy Wood says digital property rights represented by NFTs are going to become incredibly important. I mean, we know this. But yeah, they're usually a little bit ahead of what most of Wall Street does. There are other companies like Every Realm that go and just buy a whole bunch of digital land anyway because they believe that's the future. Every Realm. Maybe I should talk to someone from that company as well. I should get on that. But some not so good news. Forbes Crypto had reported exclusive. SBF FTX tells Forbes that more crypto exchange failures are coming. There are some third-tier exchanges that are already secretly insolvent by @Stephen Elrich, and that article you have to pay for, so I'm not paying for that. And Wall Street Journal says hedge fund Three Arrows Capital was ordered by a court to liquidate, becoming the latest cryptocurrency casualty. Rip to that. But again, that is on the macro. In the micro, we do have people like @WetWizardVV on the fridge that not only has 50 secret rare Thors and 200 ultra rare Thors that's pinned up on his Twitter, but today he got 50 secret rare Beta Ray Bills and then 25 ultra rare Odins. If those are gamified, he's going to be the most powerful person in that game. So there's a very real chance that we get a Howard Stern NFT. Why do I say that? Because Howard Stern, who had he's on SiriusXM, the Howard Stern Show. If you're not a Stern head, if you're under the age of 30, you're not going to be a Stern head. But he had a hot mic running their post-show meeting, and he leaked that he will be doing a Doctor Doom movie. And is he going to be Doctor Doom? Probably not. Is he just going to be in the movie? Probably just going to be in it. But I think that'd be really great. Everyone comment down below if you're a Stern head. And also give me a Baba Booey. So anyway, GameStop NFT goes and tweets out, check out the sneak peek image from WagMe Defense, WagMe known as We're All Gonna Make It, a new mobile responsive tower defense game trailer coming on Friday via Immutable X. Immutable's just, they're killing it, man. They're absolutely killing it. That's it for VV News, but I have to talk about Recur. So, good on them for getting the Hello Kitty license, for getting Riptar, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, all that. Good on them for getting the licenses. I was told, and this is a bash on Recur, guys. Like, this is... I think there's a reason that Gary Vee just invested in them, and he's not really an active part, and why he's focusing on his V friends. Let me read a response here, or let me read what Recur has put out. Say, soon you'll be able to nab your very own digital collectible from the Fire set of characters. And even though he's not on the official roster, be on the lookout for a few surprise guest appearances from the one and only Riptar. Who's ready to collect all their favorite Nickelodeon NFTs? We sure are. Jump into Discord and share which characters you're hoping to grab, and don't hold back with the fan art. So as you can see right there, there is, some of our favorites. We got Tommy Pickles, but wait, Tommy Pickles, what are you doing with a chili dog? And why don't you have your screwdriver? What's up with that? I don't know what is going on with that. And I guess spoilers for those of you that haven't seen the movie. Hey Arnold. Spoilers for Hey Arnold. Click away now. They say his last name. It's Shortman. We learned that in the movie. It was a huge shock to all of us, but they kind of just spoil it there. Helga G. Pataki looks really good. And wait. Gerald Jonassen? Who the snick snack frick frack is Gerald Jonassen? You mean Gerald Johansson? Like who cleared this? Who cleared that? I get it that will hopefully be fixed. Like, that's like discount Gerald right there. What is going on? Okay. Phil and Lil DeVille, they look fine. Susie Carmichael looks good. Phoebe Hyerda? Okay, for those of you that don't know, that is Phoebe Heyerdahl, not Phoebe Heyerda. Again, I don't know who the fudge approved this. I don't know who, like... And also, if you take a look at these, Veve is spoiling us because these are not premium 3D digital collectibles. They're stickers, they're JPEGs, which is fine. They're the first ones on the blockchain. Like, I'm almost upset that Veve came first, because now that's like if Veve were not to come out until 2 years from now, I would be excited about this. I would get these. Like, if they were to come out with statues or collectibles, whatever they were, I would totally get them. But, they're stickers that don't even have the right name on it, that don't even have the right things. And let's take a look at Harold real quick. When have y'all seen Harold Berman eating an apple? I don't. And maybe the bows are Miss Patty's or Big Patty's. Maybe that's hers, and maybe he's trying to outside of that one episode where he goes on a cruise to lose, and then he just eats the entire ship and becomes even fatter. I don't think I've ever seen him eat an apple. Ever. And, okay, so Ms. Rhonda Wellington Lloyd did not go to the Young Sophisticate After-School Polishing Academy for boys and girls just to not have Ms. in front of her. She graduated. Now, also, that is not hers. That toy belongs to Harold Berman. She's never been seen with that. This is not hers. This is, I don't know how many lines those two have, but that is not hers. She would not be caught dead with that. It's the wrong color. It is Harold's. It first appeared in The Headless Cabbie. Let me show you a picture of that, where he's holding it for protection. Come on, Recur, what are you doing? This is not... Like, I get it. There's... Most people be like, okay, they misspelled stuff. Like, maybe it's not that big a deal. But, like, how dare you assault my childhood? Like, my God, man. So, yeah, that is very, very, extremely, ridiculously, hilariously disappointing what they did. Now, if they were just stickers and everything was correct, sure, fine, whatever. But clearly things were not correct, and whoever approved that had to go through a couple of different layers. Y'all need to check your employees. They need to be fired. Oh my God. Anywho, that's it for me. Everyone, please check out @HeyDavidDon and @KingMazForever over on the Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Maz over on the Veve app. Kobe Collects and OMI Player One over on the YouTube. Rayfax.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. @WetWizardVeve and Gary O @1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and @NomadWithGuitar on Twitter as well. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.